Hello, Appalachian Living family. So I was asked to share my cream of chicken soup recipe that I can. I'm going to tell you right now, this recipe is not LMNOP approved. This video is for entertainment purposes only. If you do not like how I entertain and you want to leave nasty comments on this video, the comments will be deleted and it will be blocked, because as I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. You're going to start out by using a stick of butter, 1 to 1 1/3 cups of flour. I just have one in here right now. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. I've got 2 teaspoons of celery salt, 1 rounded teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. You're going to need 3 quarts of chicken broth. I don't know if you can see that. That right there is basically just water with this added, and it gives wonderful flavor. And then you're going to need how much is that? Half a cup of heavy whipping cream, and then a tablespoon of lemon juice. So I have my water bath canner right here with my jars warming up. This is going to be placed inside of jelly jars. So what I'm going to do here is turn on the heat. And this eye runs really hot, so you probably saw me put that on medium-low, but it runs hot. And then I'm going to melt my stick of butter, if I can get it open. And then after it melts, we are going to add in our seasonings and our flour. Alright, so we are melted pretty good, so now we're going to blend in the flour. Guys, you probably see my recipe back here because I want to make sure that everything is going good. So we've got in our flour, and I'm going to mix it up, and then I'll be adding in the seasonings. So let me see if I can take it off so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm going to try this one-handed. It may not be that well, but you can kind of see how it's looking right now. Okay, so I have been cooking this for about 5 minutes, and if you can see that, it's a beautiful dark brown color. So now I'm going to begin to add in the broth. So I'm going to have to put you guys back up here so I can add that and stir. Okay, I'm going to add in just a little at a time, and it will thicken. Get all that good stuff out of there. Pour some of this. Trying to get some of that goodness off the bottom. Start mixing. I'm going to add our 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream. That stuff is so expensive. And then I'm going to sprinkle in all of our seasonings. And one time I have actually, I sauteed, but when I added the butter and the flour, I added the seasonings too. Got that mixed up, and I'm going to add in our 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and you will heat this up until it is nice and bubbly, and I'll bring you back. Alright, we have heated to boiling, so I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to start ladling the jars. That sizzling sound you hear is my water bath canner. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be the same process for one jar as it is all the jars. So I'm going to take out one of my jelly jars from my canner, and I've got it on a hot pad so I won't shock it too much, and I'm going to put on my little funnel. I'm going to ladle. Whew, I'm already making a mess. Sorry about that, I had to cut off because I was making a mess. Alright, so I'm going to ladle my jars. And they're going to have around a half to a quarter-inch headspace. So I've got to lift that up. Okay, woo! Yeah, I might have to take a little bit out of that one. So I went a little bit too far. Looks, yeah, no, that actually looks okay. So I'm going to debubble it. Lay that right there. I'm going to wipe my rim in case I have any residue on it. Guys, this is very hot, so be careful, okay? I'm going to place on my lid, and when I go my ring, fingertip tight, and then I'm going to place it inside my water bath canner, and then I'm going to repeat this process for all of my jars. I ended up with, I believe, 13 jars. I do have one that's empty with water in it, so when I go to set this rack down, it doesn't float to the top. I'm going to put my lid on, and, well, I'm going to put the rack down, and then I'm going to put the lid on. Place it down in the water. You're going to put the lid on, and when it comes to a rolling boil, for entertainment purposes, you're going to water bath for 2 hours. I believe we're at a rolling boil. I'm going to see if I can take it off without it steaming up the lens. Yes, we are. So for entertainment purposes, we are going to set our timer for 2 hours. The timer just went off, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off the heat. I'm going to leave the lid on for about 10 minutes, longer if needed, and then I'm going to take the lid off and let it cool for another 10 minutes. I now have them resting up top here before I transfer them over to our table. We have it out and it is cooling. So far all the jars have sealed except for this one right here, and it's sitting looking pretty next to my violet not jelly, but violet syrup that I canned this morning. So I hope you all enjoy this entertainment video, or I don't know. I hope you enjoy.